let me show you how to build this vertical marquee section with CMS integration. Let's break it down. Very first, let's come up to the top left, go into View, Sizing Preferences, and Always Show Advanced. Then let's start by setting up the grid structure for this page. First, let's set this section to 100 viewport height and change the background to a light pinkish color. Then turn on the advanced CSS grid and add in another column, setting the first one to 2FR and leave the other one as 1FR. In rows, we'll add in another, setting the first to 70 pixels and set the second one to 1FR. Then let's add in a horizontal line in the top left corner, setting it to dark brown and reducing that opacity to about 50%. Stretch this to be full width in the cell and then dock it to the bottom with importantly 0 pixels of margin. Then let's add in another time, this time vertically, and make sure it's in the top and bottom left cells, just like this. Then same idea, dark brown, reduce the opacity, stretch it, and dock it to the left with 0 pixels of margin. And that sets up our page beautifully for us to add in a small logo in the instrument serif font, and a small menu bar on the right to round this out. Then let's add in some larger header text also in the instrument serif font. Above that, we'll have a small announcement or tag, and below it will be the subtext. Selecting all of these together, I'll stack them, and then last for this section, I'll drop in a container, setting the background to black and reducing that opacity. In this container, I'm going to add in padding of 8 pixels all around, then round out the corners. Drop in an image and some text to watch the show reel. Stacking that together, let's adjust those margins down to 0 before reducing the width of the container, setting the height here up to auto, and then down in rows also auto to shrink that container down to the height of the content. And that's our left side pretty much all built out, but before we set up the right side, we need to set up the CMS. Now, you don't need to use the CMS for this, but it will make organizing your content and swapping it out just so much easier. To start, we're going to come into the left bar and in CMS, create a collection, start from scratch, and give it a name. Once in here, let's change description to price and delete the other fields that we don't really need anymore. Then I'm just going to go through and fill in all of our content until it looks something like this. Next, let's grab a repeater and drop it into the right 2 rows. Change this from cards to list to get that vertical layout that we'll need, and round those corners on the repeater items. First, let's drop in an image and stretch it out. Then I'll grab a container, drop it in, and also stretch it too, making sure that it is importantly on top of the image. Remove the background, and then I'll set 20 pixels of padding all around, which is why we needed this container, so that the background image stretches all the way to the edges, but we can still add some padding in. Then to make these cards feel a little more lifelike, let's start adding in a bit of design. So I'll add in a container, setting the background to white, rounding out those corners, and then add in 16 pixels of horizontal and 10 pixels of vertical padding. I'll add in some text, and then we can set the width to max content and the height to auto. And then down here, we can also once again set the height to auto. That gives us a really nice base to add other text to. So let's go ahead and duplicate it and dock it to the bottom left. Duplicate it once again, dock it to the bottom right, but this time we're going to swap the text for white and the background for black. Let's duplicate one last time, but this time we're going to swap that image for a shape and swap that for a save icon. Now, with our design done and our content in CMS, let's go ahead and hook everything up together. First, going ahead and selecting the repeater in the Connections tab, let's add in a dataset and choose our products dataset. Then we can simply go down the list, connecting our image to the image, this text to our title, and the text to our price. We should see that all populating now, which is a very good sign, and it really is just as simple as that. Finally, before we get to the animation, let's drag this repeater up and duplicate the entire thing, and then stack that together vertically, just like this, drop that gap to 8 pixels, and finally dock it to the top, like so. The reason that we do all this is because we need 2 copies, so that our duplicate can replace our original as it's scrolling up the page, which results in a seamless finish. So lastly, to animate this thing, we are going to need a few lines of code, so I'll go ahead and hit the brackets on the left and turn on coding. Let's hit this button so that we are coding manually, and then we'll hop into our CSS file and we can go ahead and delete everything in here. This is where we're going to write all 12 lines of code to make this scroll seamlessly. So back in our layers tab, let's select our stack of repeaters here, and we're going to add in a custom class. This could be anything, but I'm going to name it marquee track. Then let's reference that name and we'll add in an animation of scroll, 30 seconds, linear, and infinite. Coming down a line or two, let's write the scroll effect. So at 0%, we have a transform of 0%. And at 100%, we have a transform of -50% vertically, where the duplicated repeater will replace our original repeater. And just like that, if we exit out and check out our preview, we can now see things scrolling along seamlessly, just like this. With that, you should have everything you need to create this vertical marquee effect with CMS integration. Want to see more videos just like this? Check out another tutorial.